Hello and welcome to One of a Kind Reviews. I am Paul.
And I am Dale.
And this is our predictions for TLC 2015.
If you mess with me, you got no chance. No chance in hell, you got no chance.
Alright, first up we're going to cover the Divas Championship match. We have Charlotte taking on Paige. This should be an interesting one because, well, as far as I'm concerned, it's heel versus heel.
Yeah, I think you're giving him a bit too much credit, saying it's going to be an interesting one.
Well, I mean, as far as that dynamic goes, yes, it will be, but...
It's interesting because they haven't really established
exactly.
who is who as far as that, because, I mean, Charlotte is in the midst of a heel turn.
Yeah, but, the match itself will probably kind of clarify that a bit more.
Well, you'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, otherwise, I don't even know.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious on this one because the whole Ric Flair in Charlotte's corner. I don't know why I did that. Ric Flair does exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's obviously going to be like he's going to be a bit of a ploy in here, her official heel turn.
Yeah, I think he'll try and do some sort of dodgy fucking tactic, or he actually will and pull it off, and Paige will get shitty because she got fucked over.
Yeah,
I mean, who can blame her?
Or like Charlotte will do something very heel-like, and then Rick will just dance around at ringside, being like woo and whatnot.
Yeah, doing his drunk dance that he usually does.
Yep, which is just him moving when he's drunk.
He's very strange.
He dances too much. He seemed to get really into Charlotte's music on Raw.
I did notice that.
Yeah, he was like really he's cutting the rug with that one. So, yep, who do you think will win that one?
As far as this match goes, I feel like Charlotte's going to pull out the victory in this one.
Yes, probably with some sort of shenanigan ending.
Oh, definitely with some sort of shenanigans.
But, yeah, both going with Charlotte. Okay, next on the card we have Team ECW, or Team Extreme as they were referred to.
Refuse to call them that.
No, because they're not Team Extreme.
Team Extreme was Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, and Lita.
Yeah, so Team ECW, which consists of Rhino, Tommy Dreamer, and the Dudleys, taking on the Wyatt family.
Yep, and this is an elimination tables match.
Yeah, it'll be good because it's elimination.
Yeah, exactly.
Won't go for like fucking 5 minutes, hopefully.
Yeah, well, you'd hope not.
There'd be a lot happening in that 5 minutes if that was going to happen.
Definitely. I feel like the Wyatt family should definitely go over in this one. They need it. They've had a few losses as of late, to the Brothers of Destruction, which you can understand that one, but...
Yeah, and then they cut like the most awesome, like Bray started off Raw on like the most hot fucking, moment in a long time, and then they got squashed in that 4-way.
Yeah, they were the first
tag match.
In what fucking universe is the Wyatt family the first team eliminated from a match?
Yeah, I don't know. You could have eliminated like the Nation.
But they ended up winning. Oh no, they didn't. No, they ended up using that to give Roman Reigns a pinfall over Sheamus.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
But I still like in that position. I reckon that like maybe they could have had the League of Nations versus the Wyatts, but it shouldn't have been like a 4-way. Like, because that was a shitty way to bring in Rhino as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, it just didn't feel very good.
The only part of that was a pleasant surprise was the fact of all these men came out. I'm like, okay, it's going to be a fucking 16-man tag 8-on-8. I was pleasantly surprised by the fact that they did elimination.
4 versus 4 versus 4.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised, but that's about as far as my surprise went.
They changed up their multi-man tag match
For once.
formula. Hooray.
But yeah, the Wyatt family I feel should go over in this one with a complete shutout. Not a Wyatt family member eliminated.
And I'll probably agree with you on that one, but even if they do want to sneak an elimination in there, just to, I don't know, build up Rhino or Dreamer or something.
Yeah, just have someone backdrop fucking Eric Rowan over the top rope.
Exactly what I was going to say, Eric Rowan.
Yeah.
that was all I wanted to say, because out of everyone in the Wyatts, obviously he's the jobber guy.
But obviously they're going to, if you think about it logically, they're going to give a gore spot where Rhino gores someone through a table, set up in a corner.
Yeah,
so that'll probably be Eric Rowan. And there's a lot of other spots they've got to do.
Powerbomb through the table by Bubba.
Yep.
Yeah.
The 3D through a table.
But yeah, oh shit.
Hopefully none of these things happen.
There goes the Wyatts.
Yeah, there's one left.
Yeah, but yeah. So we're hoping that the Wyatts win that one in very dominating fashion.
Alright, and next up we have a United States Championship match. We see Swagger going for the championship against Alberto Del Rio in a chairs match.
I find it funny that he just kind of got a title shot by proxy.
Yeah,
Right.
because, you used to be involved with this guy's new manager, so therefore you get a title shot.
Exactly. It's like new client versus old client. We've seen it a million times.
Yeah.
And most of the time it made a little bit more sense than this.
Yeah, like when they had Brock versus CM Punk, things like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like, where was Swagger's win to get, like, a title shot? Or was it his DQ win that he had a little while ago?
I don't see that counting.
Well, that's the only thing I can think of.
He beat Stardust.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, everyone beat Stardust.
Yeah, exactly. So, not even sure why they put this as a title match. Like, I can understand having the match.
Yeah, I can agree with that too. But title match, I mean, I know you need Del Rio to defend his title. You need him to beat people to look strong, but why Swagger?
Like, I get he's the whole, like, you know, we the people, USA, rah, rah, rah. But, you know, no.
No.
Just no.
I agree.
Just, there's absolutely... Like, we don't even have to discuss this.
Yeah.
Del Rio wins.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
And if Swagger wins, then I give up on the WWE.
Yeah, the only reason I even want to watch this match is to hopefully see Swagger get destroyed with chairs.
Yes, because it is a chairs match, which is, again, one of the most ridiculous concepts I have ever heard.
Better than a stairs match.
I don't know how much better.
Not very much, but slightly.
Slight improvement on a stairs match and Del Rio wins. Summary.
Alright, next up we have the Tag Team Triple Threat Ladder Match, seeing the New Day defend their championships against the Usos and the Lucha Dragons.
So, this will be amazing.
Yeah, this will be a show stealer, definitely.
Well, you would fucking think so, wouldn't you?
Well, you'd hope so.
Well, I'm assuming that, like, because for the most part it's usually Kofi and Big E that defend the titles.
But if you think about it, I feel like it's just going to be some sort of handicap match, because what's to stop Xavier Woods from just being in the match?
There's nothing to stop him.
I mean, he can even walk up and grab the titles. All he has to do is hand them to someone who's legally in the match, and they win.
That's very true, yeah. So, advantage New Day.
Definitely.
Hooray. But we kind of have a bad feeling about the Usos winning this one.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
it's not a really bad feeling, to be honest, because we like the Usos.
Yeah, I wouldn't be terribly depressed. I mean, they've definitely grown on me. They got very stale, like, midway last year, I think it was.
Be really sad if you got terribly depressed that the Usos won the WWE tag titles.
Go into a deep state of depression due to the Usos winning.
Because fuck that.
No, the Usos aren't Roman Reigns, so that's not going to happen.
They're close, but
They're a bit better.
they're not quite Roman Reigns, so that's good. But yeah, this should be probably like just a crazy spot fest, I would imagine.
Yeah, without a doubt. It'd be absolutely amazing. It'd be good to see, people like Kofi, the Lucha Dragons, both Usos. They can do amazing things with ladders.
Pretty much everyone in this match can do some crazy shit.
Yeah, bar Big E, but he can do other crazy shit.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him, but...
Like, do his, like, fucking crazy, like, big splash thing that he does.
True.
Like, he could do that.
Yeah.
Or he could do, like, the spear off the apron thing. He could do that through a table or something
Through
like
a
that.
ladder. That's just like...
That would be really bad.
Yeah, like they just lean it up against the barricade.
I'd be really concerned for his shoulder, because he almost separates it every time he fucking does that.
Yeah, that probably would be a bit too dangerous.
Oh, he'd fucking do it.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, anyway, so who are you going with that one?
I'm gonna have to pick the Usos on this one.
Oh.
Yep, the Usos.
Probably new tag champs, okay. I'm going to go with the New Day, just kind of wishful thinking, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't blame you for that. I mean, I'm hoping they win too.
Yeah, because, I don't know, I feel that they can get a lot more out of the Usos New Day rivalry
Oh yeah, I agree.
without them dropping the titles right now.
Yeah, they could get a singles match out of them at Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Anyway, and yeah, so that'll be that match. Should be really good, to be honest.
Yep, should be amazing. Alright, next up we have the Intercontinental Championship match. We see Kevin Owens defending against Dean Ambrose.
Yes. So as we discussed off camera, this is probably before they put stipulations and stuff on the match. Probably was going to be match of the night.
Yep, but then they decided this match doesn't need a stipulation.
Which, to be honest, they don't.
No, they really don't. I mean, one could work, but
It'd be great to see them in a stipulation
it'd be
match.
great, but they don't need one to steal the show.
No, not particularly. So, yeah, I probably would go with Ambrose winning this one. Unfortunately, I don't want Owens to lose the title.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think Ambrose will win this. I wouldn't really say unfortunately, because at least they're transitioning from one great champ to another.
Yeah, Owens had a good run. He's had a good run with the IC title, so
Exactly.
it can be cut.
And I mean,
Okay,
people
fair
seem
enough.
to forget about Ambrose and his US title run, so give him an IC title run and people might actually remember it.
As long as he defends it.
Yeah, more than twice.
Exactly. Well, he's not got the shield to take away from his like big matches now.
Exactly.
So it's just Ambrose. Just Ambrose. But yeah, I think we're both going with Ambrose on that one.
Yep.
Ow. Alright, and on to the main event of the evening. We have a TLC match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep.
Sheamus versus Roman Reigns.
Oh my god. I can actually see this match being pretty good. I mean, lately Roman Reigns has been pulling great matches out of his arse on pay-per-view. And I mean, Sheamus is very physical, so I feel like this sort of match would suit him very well.
Oh, it won't be crap.
No, it definitely won't be crap.
As long as there's not too much promo work.
Hopefully there'll be none.
Hopefully there'll be none from, like, not even on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because fuck that. Like, their promos have been horrible.
Yeah, as long as they don't talk, the match should be great.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, because like, they kind of gave away a big, like, fucking spot and shit
Yeah,
on Monday, though.
Definitely. Like, now what are you meant to do? You just gave away a big spot on Raw, so what are you going to do for the actual pay-per-view?
I don't know, but they've got to top that.
Exactly.
And that was pretty, like, brutal
I
looking,
mean,
too.
is Roman going to take some sort of crazy Seth Rollins bump off a huge ladder through, like, 4 tables?
Or is he going to do, like, an Edge on Jeff Hardy's spear spot?
Well, maybe.
That'd be fantastic.
That'd be amazing.
I'd love to see Sheamus fall that much. That'd be great. Great. Maybe like knock some sense into him. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
Alright, well, who are we going with in this one?
Yep, I'm going with Sheamus in this one to retain.
Unfortunately, so am I.
See, I wouldn't say unfortunately. I mean...
I would, because it's my opinion.
I mean, if he wins the title and then doesn't cut a promo ever again, then that'll be brilliant.
If he loses the title and never cuts a promo ever again, because he's not in the WWE. Great.
I wouldn't agree with that.
Sheamus as champion's just left a horrible taste in my mouth. I hate it.
Yeah, I can't blame you for that.
I really don't
Their
like
booking of him is like been terrible. I've been trying to look past the booking, but it's getting hard to look past it.
Like, apart from, like, some really crappy jokes that he made,
Yeah.
that kind of cracked me up a bit. That's all that I've gotten out of him as champion.
Yeah, I mean, like it's extremely hard to look past the terrible promo work and the terrible scripting and booking that they've had for him to actually see the good wrestler he actually is.
It's hard to look past the fucking final segment on Raw.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Before the pay-per-view, because, like, oh, Jesus Christ, like, did that go on for about 40 minutes, or was that just me?
No,
like,
it wasn't just you.
Yeah, obviously 40 minutes is a bit of an exaggeration there.
Not much of an exaggeration, I think.
Fuck, dude. Like, time stood still while that was happening.
And they did like a fucking 25-minute promo for what, like 2-3 minute brawl?
Yeah. And it wasn't even really a brawl.
The brawl should have gone for a lot longer than it did. You should have fought all over the arena, backstage, fucking...
The whole segment should have been a brawl.
Yeah, pretty
as
much.
soon as Sheamus came out to the ring and said, well, okay, get the weapons out of the ring, as you said, instead of going through everything individually. Like, get the ladder out of the ring, get the table out of the ring,
and I'm so
get
sick,
the chair out of the ring.
I'm so sick of them being called toys. Like, that just doesn't sound... Like, I get you're not allowed to say weapons, but there are surely other words you could use.
I'd just go with weapons. They are weapons.
Yeah, they are weapons, but, like, I understand you can't use it because it sounds a bit too violent.
Oh, well, do what fucking, like, JR used to do. He just called them the hardware.
Yeah, they call it the
like,
hardware, foreign objects, anything like that.
Yeah, things like that. But, Yeah, I guess this match will be alright.
Yeah, the match should be pretty good.
Roman's pretty athletic, and like you said, Sheamus is a pretty physical competitor.
Yep.
So
I definitely see some sort of shenanigans going on here. Maybe this might possibly be where Owens joins the League of Nations.
yeah, possibly. Like,
I mean, if they're still
he'll crack the shits that he lost the championship.
yeah, if they're still content on putting Owens in there, then yeah, I feel like that's where that'll be done.
Yeah, well, something's got to happen to make Sheamus win this, because right now he's got no credibility, so I don't see him winning it just off of his own back.
And I mean, based off from what I've heard, their plans of Roman Reigns are to make him the kind of sympathetic babyface. He's got to lose in some sort of shenanigans, otherwise, how are you going to feel sorry for him?
I feel sorry for him already.
I feel sorry for him.
His whole career so far, I feel sorry for him.
I feel sorry for the lack of skill he has on the microphone, but that's about it.
It's not even a lack of skill. It's just like a lack of like fucking standing up for yourself and being like, this is shit.
A lack
I'm not
of
gonna
ambition.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah, Vince says he wants more ambitious fucking superstars. Come on, Roman Reigns. Stand up for yourself and actually say, no, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to say this. I'm going to say what I want to say.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was that said, like, you know, it's live TV. If you're willing to get yelled at, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, that's what CM Punk used to always do. Someone hand him a script. Yeah, fuck off script.
Yeah, exactly. And just go out there, and as long as you have a general feel for the situation and the angle and whatever, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. You don't need to worry.
Just go off the cuff.
Unless you're extremely uncreative.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Roman's alright. Like,
yeah, he's not too bad as far as that goes.
Like, his mic work in NXT was better than
yeah,
his
definitely, because they actually let him do what he wanted to do.
Exactly. Anyway.
Yeah, enough ranting about that.
Yeah, we'll stop ranting about that. So, yeah. So, Sheamus going over in that one, and that will be the whole TLC pay-per-view.
Yep.
6 matches, guys. 6 matches.
6 matches, and most of which are going to be rather average.
Rather average, but there's probably a few bright spots in there we can look forward to.
Definitely.
The Triple Threat ladder match should be good. The Owens Ambrose should be good, and the main event should be passable.
Yeah, and the Team ECW versus Wyatt family definitely has some potential.
Yeah, we'll go with potential.
Yeah, potential.
Rather than it will be a good match, because it could be a fucking snowfest. Who knows?
It could be terrible.
Yes. So, yeah, that was the whole fucking show. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment on what you think will happen at TLC. Sorry, not Survivor Series. That happened already. And we will see you next time for some more one-of-a-kind reviews.
Have a nice day.